Uh, in any case, after that,
We are live.
We are live. You resealed the box, unfortunately not being able to recreate the delicacies of a lock. It just was a solid brick. Shalon eventually came back from whatever the hell she was doing, and you guys, you, to your credit, immediately admitted what you did. She seemed to have many emotions surrounding
I don't
this.
know why I keep getting lumped in with Pedro here. I had nothing to do with this.
There are exactly 2 player characters in Shadesmar, and goddamn it if you're not one of them. But
God damn it,
case,
Pedro, you're making me look bad.
Have you ever heard of guilty by association?
No,
for
I
aiding and
haven't.
abetting. But yeah, in any case, Adolin was preparing with an inksprin named Blended for his trial, which is beginning the morning that you all woke up. So with that, let's go ahead and have a member from each group roll an initiative. And
Evan was going to ask if they could go first.
Okay, yes, in
Because
which
I
case
may
Shadesmar
fall
can go
asleep.
first.
That's totally fine.
I am trying so hard to hang up.
Sorry, I remember him
that's
mentioning that. That's why I said something.
Okay.
Thank you, Brandon, because I forget it.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right. In any case, you lot are escorted to the courtroom, at which point you are sat in pews along with a waiting crowd of honor spren as the Herald Kalek is overseeing the trial as the high judge. Adolin is escorted to the stand, and the proceedings get underway. To skip a lot of the more boring trial elements, basically, debates go on for a good hour or so, where Adolin basically presents his case and tries his absolute best not to invite any questions or actively participate with the crowd, as they cannot directly engage in any sort of debate so long as he doesn't directly ask them a question. But after a good bit, there is some discussion about Deadeyes. Basically, there's a honor spring keeper that is currently keeping Maya, and they are essentially trying to take care of some, if not all, of the Deadeyes that they could find. But the crux of the argument really comes forth towards the middle, as Kalek honestly seems relatively bored over the proceedings. The representative of the honor spren comes forward and asks a question. So you're saying that you're attempting to bring back the honor spren to your realm in order to bind them, and you believe that this is the right thing to do? Yes, I believe that we're facing the end of the world together, and in years past, we were able to stand together rightly and well, and we are currently able to do it today. And again, I ask you, is this safe in your opinion? Yes, it's very safe. We haven't had a single Deadeye come from a current Night's Radiant since we've been refounded. Right. Well, what do you say to, and you'll see him point back towards the end of the room where there appears to be another cryptic who has these kind of sad fronds and these scraped out black section in its pattern that just seem to be withered. That one was made a Deadeye less than 10 years ago. I have no knowledge of this, so I cannot speak to the case. Well, what about a piece that you can comment on? The honored daughter was, for a time, killed by none other than the leader of the Windrunners, Kaladin, Stormblessed. And there was another honor spren who was killed in that same time by Pelinar. And worse yet, The Stormfather himself was harmed by Dalinar attempting to turn him into a blade. What have you to say of all these? And you'll see Adolin kind of fluster for a few moments. It's been a learning process. What would you have done? And at that point, as soon as he asks the question, the crowd starts chiming in answers, and you hear a chorus come up around you as it seems like the general public opinion starts to sour. And for the rest of the day, day one of the 2-day trial, basically the entirety of the court is basically just a kangaroo court that's constantly talking shit at Adolin and throwing jibes at humanity in general. Afterwards, you all are escorted back to your holding house and are allowed to discuss your plan. Things seem to be going very poorly.
Well, do you have anything in that bag of tricks that can turn this around? By bag of tricks, I mean your mind, because there's 1,000 people in that little head of yours.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Well,
Did were you not paying attention in there? That was awful.
I was. It wasn't good. What I'm hearing, Pelina is guilty, and we need to find him anyways. If I had another wish, maybe I could have wished him here to stay on trial until.
We don't want.
Well, I don't have any more wishes.
That's probably a good thing.
No.
As this discussion is going on, roll a perception check, both of you guys.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Not great.
I'd see. Well, I'm seeing better than him.
Yeah, you actually do. Pedro, you're gonna kind of have your eyes gently drift over as you'll see Shalon once again mid-stride as she's about to step out the window, and she just looks over, makes eye contact with you, and then
All right.
takes a step out the window.
I am gonna follow and turn myself into I don't know. I'll turn myself into a copy of her. That way we can do the Spider-Man thing. That's the I don't have any ideas. My brain is fried.
Okay, you step out, a spitting image of Shalon, as you roll a dex save. Let's see how gracefully you do this.
Oh God!
There are a lot of people.
Everything's falling apart now.
It's like, oh yeah, haha, we should totally hang
Okay,
sometime.
easily enough, you drop out and look over at her, and you see her turn around and look at you. Narrow her eyes.
I am nothing but
Roll an insight check.
She's not very thrilled with me right now. Oh my God! I might actually notice that.
Yeah, no, you're not getting like a great read on her, but you can kind of tell, being of the same ilk, that she's trying to tell whether or not you are Pedro trying to fuck with her, or a actual figment of her brain that is appearing. She just is not sure which. Lol, you coming?
In that moment, I'm gonna peek out. Pedro, what are you doing? And I'm gonna jump out the window.
I'm gonna curtsy gently.
Yeah, there are a lot of guys in that over the years.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I was dedicated and
You see her like gesture you guys to getting close.
I sneak over.
Okay, look.
Plugging it out, you know.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've been in contact with these guys called the Ghost Bloods. They're kind of a like inter-realm group that has, what do you say, desires beyond my comprehension that I'm trying to figure out. But they gave me a dagger that can like seal souls inside of it. And basically they said, hey, we want Collect out. And if I do that, then I could do a light weaving me as him and make sure that Adolin actually doesn't lose the trial.
I
Okay.
think that's a bad idea.
I don't know if you know how much that I already hate this place. And it sounds like you might be getting mixed up with the wrong people.
Yeah, I know, but they could
Let
be
me
fucking plotting
just
against
tell you,
Dalinar or Kaladin. Who
I-
knows?
This
am
is
a
also true.
master.
Shit.
I am an absolute wizard at making bad decisions, and this sounds exactly like something I would do. That's how I know it's a bad idea.
Yeah, but
You
like,
know,
think
but
about
just
it.
like
If I'm the herald, then I could be like, "Hey, yo, guys, I'm going to fight for the Holy Land, and maybe you guys should come with me."
Bruh.
But
I
do, like,
think
do we really have
thinking
to
like
kill
this
him
that
though?
will end up
Oh, my camera's not on. What the F?
making things
How,
worse.
how do you propose to get rid of a herald without killing him?
Oh, I don't know,
I
but just-
don't think we necessarily need to get rid of him so much as swing him over to our side. So I have another plan, and it's just as bad an idea as yours,
wait.
but
Okay.
it doesn't involve killing anybody.
Okay.
I could make myself and potentially you or Lol appear as Kaladin and Pelennor to face trial and be very sympathetic for our crimes.
So instead of Adolin getting imprisoned for who knows how long, you two do as well?
I also
Well-
look at him with this confused look.
I already said it wasn't a good idea,
You know,
but it's an idea that could work.
I don't know if I don't think I can kill anybody, but I definitely don't think I'm gonna take the rap here. So I think we're gonna have to go with her plan, Pedro.
No,
Okay,
I disagree.
Like, look, if you guys are this stuck up about it, fine. We could talk to him first, and if that goes poorly, then I give him a good old shanking.
I hate to agree with this plan because it's my idea is probably not going to work. But I'll agree with this plan because it spares this guy's life a little bit longer.
Okay, I'm gonna turn myself into an honor sprint now.
Right. And I immediately walk over and just touch Lol and turn him into looking like Pelennor.
Poor bastard.
I think we're confused here. We gotta sneak through a whole fucking city, guys. That's real conspicuous.
Oh, right. I'm gonna turn him into looking like one of the not the honor sprints. What's the creepy dead-eyed one?
Oh, you want him to look like Maya?
Yeah.
Okay. Lol, you look like Maya. You have these weird, like, green tendril hairs and just like a scratched out ass motherfucking face with eyes that are black.
Okay, I could work with this.
And if you could stop looking like me, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, right. I'm gonna curtsy and then turn myself into what looks like Rogo.
Okay.
Like normal Rogo, not fucked up demented pointy shards Rogo. Like original Rogo.
All right, let's get going. As,
Okay.
as you guys
And I'm
make
gonna
your
do
way
the
to the city.
Scooby-Doo sneak behind her.
Okay, roll stealth with advantage.
Yes! The Scooby-Doo sneak, it wins every time. Except for I'm probably now gonna roll really poorly twice in a row. Oh no, that's pretty good.
Fortunately, cryptics are kind of weird in the first place, so it works out okay. While you do that, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
Let's go.
Roll one more at advantage, just in case. Buck. Alrighty. Wee. Okay. Cool. That's a decent average. As you guys make your way through the city, it's again a very surreal experience walking and seeing that there's just other thoroughfares to your side and behind you that are going vertical as well. But eventually you make your way up to the courthouse, and as you're heading through, you are not noticed as you fairly inconspicuously make your way into the grand hall, past some guards, and you get your way to the motherfucking courthouse. As you head past through the hallway, you get back into the main room. From here, you need to get to the Herald's chambers, way the fuck up there. But who knows what dangers you may find along the way. So, what are you doing?
And are these all closed doors?
Yeah, everything is currently closed. You're not sure if there's guards patrolling somewhere or what's going on. So,
Is there a way that I can is there a crack under the door I can try to peek through? Or
as you go up, you don't see the crack underneath isn't quite big enough. You do see a keyhole which you could get some view out of, or as you kind of gently turn the door handle, you do notice that it isn't locked.
Dragon.
can I just first see if there's anybody on the direct other side of the door before I try to open it?
Yes, go ahead and roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception disadvantage. Let's go.
Okay. Yes, as you look out, you will immediately see on the other side of the door what appears to be one honor sprint guard.
I am going to relay this message. Guys, I don't know if we want to go through this door.
Okay, which way do you guys want to go?
I'm gonna take a look at this one next.
Yeah, good. As you go up, you will go ahead and peer through. Same thing, perception disadvantage.
Perception disadvantage, not great.
Okay. Yeah, this one's a little bit harder to see through, but you see that the way forward is empty on this side, but you think that you're catching a hint of a guard up towards the upper right-hand door.
Right-hand door. Okay. I think there's a guard on the upper right-hand door as well. Pedro, did you check that door?
I will go check that door.
All right, perception disadvantage.
Yeah.
Seems clear.
Oh,
You
shit.
know, I will say, maybe I could just convince one of these guards that we were summoned by the guy. Yeah, because if
Yeah.
I get,
What is
we
this,
get
Spy Kids
caught.
3? Are you the guy?
I
Guy.
I am the guy.
What happens if that doesn't work and we're nowhere near it to use the...
Well, I'm just saying, right now, I can't see a whole lot. I think it's due to my illusionary spiky head. However, I may be able to talk us out of a pickle. So, Shalon, what do we do?
Hey, man.
Other than continue to be quiet.
Being quiet is a good thing. We can't really kill Sprin without using this dagger, and I think it's a one use only, so probably best not to have any sort of interaction with them whatsoever if we want to remain hidden, unless you're super confident that you're for sure gonna,
I'm not
convince them.
confident in him and convincing them, so I think we should keep being quiet.
I will convince them.
Okay, well, how about this? Shalon and I can go through this door. Wait, did you say if there was anybody on the other side of that door?
I can't see nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna push him out of the way, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go look through the door.
Okay, look at do your perception checks.
So
Okay.
it is.
Seems clear.
All right, all right. I am fairly certain there's a guard on the other side of that door. Shalon and I can go through this door because it looks like it's clear. And if you want to go try to talk to the guard, if you can get to him, just try to keep him distracted until we get to you.
All right.
Okay.
I think I can do. So you want me to go through this door right here?
Yes. But after we get to the other side and close the door.
Well, now I have no choice.
No, don't. That's
That was
right.
out of character. I
That's
now
right.
have no choice. That's exactly what I'm doing now.
You said you were confident, so this is what I know.
All right.
Shalon, you're the final say.
If he's confident.
All right. Hey, are you confident?
I was until I now feel like I
Well,
have
then-
to go through this door.
Then
So,
don't
well,
go
no,
through
no,
the door and come with
I'll
us.
I hate this. I hate this game. No, I can do it. Maybe.
Okay, then wait until we leave, because we can't all three get caught, because that would be bad. But if you're able to get there and distract him, or if you're even able to talk him out of the conviction, that would be even better.
Right.
Or you could just come with us.
That's a lot of options. I'm gonna go with the idea that I'm already fucked, mate, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a big, huge sip of whiskey.
All right.
I'm sipping the bravery juice.
Okay, I'm gonna quietly open this door then to see if there's anything actually on the other side. We might be fucked anyways.
Seems clear.
Okay. We're gonna go through. All right, Pedro. Last chance. Are you sure?
No.
Then
But
Pedro.
the fates will guide me.
Okay. Alrighty. As you step out, you'll see a couple of interesting things. The first thing you will see is some sort of strange fabrial immediately to your right. That it appears that 4 of the 5 sigils are glowing on it. Then you'll see a couple of other rooms to the left and to the right that appear to be holding rooms or some sort of cells.
Okay.
Double or nothing. I just say that to myself. Before I do something stupid.
Go ahead and roll a d20. I'm just curious what it turns out to be.
Just for the fuck of it.
Just for the fuck
let's
of
go. Yep, that's exactly how double or nothing goes.
Sounds
Let's
right.
go through the door.
Oh, no.
Alrighty, you will step through. Huh! What are you doing here? You'll see a point of spear at your chest.
I came with. I would like to speak with your honourable leader. I have some words that I would like to say on behalf of my group.
What group did you come with?
Unfortunately, the group with Adolin, and I know he's on trial, but I wish to say my piece in private.
But no, I saw that group. You You weren't one of them. Who are you?
I was among them, though you may have not seen me.
Bro's running late.
Roll a deception check.
Oh, I hope you
Deception's not
deception.
my best, but
Oh no.
Yeah, no. Hey, Jerem. You'll hear him call down the hall as another guard comes by. We got somebody breaking into the court.
I
Late at
will
night.
hold up my hands and immediately let my spell fall on myself.
Oh,
You'll see them
no.
both look at you.
As I said, I am here to merely say my piece, and then you may take me away.
Roll persuasion check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, come on. It's literally stuck on the 19 on my screen. That's fucking horseshit.
Okay, well, we got ourselves a light weaver here. We're going to take you to the cell and decide what to do with you. As they hold out their spears to you.
So many spears. It's aggressive.
Anyways, on the other side of the hallway, Lol, what are you doing?
Okay, first of all, with this, does it look like this is connected to the doors?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't come with I don't believe in magic.
It.
Neither
Man,
does Lowell.
it's real hard to discern where the fuck that's going to. You do notice, however, that the 4 sigils out of 5 are currently filled with Stormlight.
Ooh. Okay. What happens? Could I like try to take the Stormlight out of one of those, or
Sure.
off of one of the sigils?
You would take the Stormlight out of one of them.
And does something
Nothing
happen?
happens.
Okay,
Uh-uh.
then I'm gonna put the Stormlight back there, and then use some of my own to fill up the last sigil.
Okay, you fill it up. It will take 2 levels of Stormlight, but you will see it suddenly hum and glow with this strange kind of purplish light that seems to be kind of dragging, has like this vibe of dragging things down.
I'm sorry. Would you say that for me just one more time?
Yeah, it's kind of humming with this strange purplish light that seems to be almost like dragging things down with it.
Interesting. Can I try to Arcana check it again?
Yeah, while you're doing that, you will hear, well, actually roll a perception check.
Okay. Did I perception?
Okay. You'll hear footsteps coming your way from behind you.
Okay.
And then your Arcana check. This feels a lot like what Raphael used to do.
Okay. Shalon, I think you hear footsteps. We need to go hide. And then I think I'm gonna make my way up this way towards this hallway here.
Okay. Are you leaving the sigil alone, or are you stepping onto it?
It's on the floor. Oh, then I think I'm gonna step onto it instead. Oh, goodness gracious.
Shalon will
Okay.
follow you, and you will feel yourself suddenly reappearing in this room.
Oh.
As you'll hear.
Wait.
And
I
do
was
I
gonna
know I'm
do
right on the other
something
side of the
before
door?
they actually took siege of me. Put me
Okay.
back. I had
What
a
were you
thing.
going to do?
I was waiting for my turn.
What were you going to do?
I am going to do a little bit of transcendent soul casting, and I'm gonna melt my feet into the floor and once again say, I am merely here to speak with your leader on behalf of my group. Once that is done, I will accept my punishment accordingly. I am here peacefully. I am trying to be a giant distract at this point.
You'll see him turn to his friend. Go grab the rest of the guards and I don't know. See if there's another cryptic around here. We might be able to get him out. You'll see this motherfucker going down the hallway. Okay.
I am now gathering all the guards. Like,
Yes.
my plan is kind of working.
Okay. Lol, what are you doing?
Not the way I hoped.
I am going. Do I know that I'm just right on the other side of the door here?
You're in a room.
Okay. What's in this room? I mean, is there anything of interest?
You see extra pews for the courthouse, as well as a bunch of barrels of something.
Okay. Did we just get put in a storage closet?
Looks like it.
Okay, I'm gonna go check the door again.
Okay. You check the door, and you will see the same place that you were like a few seconds prior. And the footsteps evidently were an auditory hallucination, as nobody came to the door.
Okay. I could have sworn I heard something, but it looks like when all of those were filled, it teleported us here. So I'm gonna keep looking around.
Okay. Which way you going?
I'm gonna go to see down this way first.
Which way?
This ping for me.
Okay.
This way first.
Yes, you will step over and you will see another sigil.
And is any of these lit up?
This one, 3 of them are.
3 of them. Okay. Well, if that one took us there, I wonder where these will take us. Okay, I'm gonna light up another 2.
Okay. It'll be 4 Stormlight levels.
Step on in.
Okay. You will step onto it, and you will feel yourself appear in another room on the other side. Roll a perception check.
Perception.
Ah,
12.
bad.
I'm rolling
Still,
12.
It wasn't that important. You look around and you see that there are display cases in here of like random shit that seems kind of rusty or like disused from different worlds that you don't really recognize. There's a sword over here, there's a couple of other weird curved swords, and then there are some real strange objects that look like tubes.
Interesting. What are these tube things?
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh, not great.
Not bad. Looking at it, you're like, well, there's a bunch of other weapons in this area. Presumably these are weapons of some sort. A tube, maybe a ranged weapon of some kind.
Oh.
Like a blow
Is the
dart.
case open?
You try the sides. It is not open, but it looks like a relatively simple lock in the front. It's not like maximum security.
Okay, I'd like to try to break the lock.
Okay. What are you using?
Can I use like division on it?
Sure. Easily enough. The lock will go ahead and crack into dust.
Okay. This weapon looks interesting. Can I take it?
Yes, there are 2. One of them, you'll see, looks a little bit. It's less ornate, but looks like a lot more streamlined. And then the other one is very ornate. You'll see this gilding all along the barrel, and the stock is completely carved out of a very, very pretty olive wood.
And approximately how large are these? Like, would I be able to put one away?
They go up to about your hip each.
Okay, each same size. Then I'll probably just grab the. Ooh. Does the pretty one still look functional?
They both look a bit rusty.
Yeah, but like after some restoration, it could be functional.
Yeah, they both look functional.
Okay, cool. Then I'll take the more ornate.
Okay, you take the
looking
fancy
weapon.
one. Go ahead and just add to your notes, fancy flintlock.
fancy flint lock. Got it.
All right.
Sweet. And then, okay. Well, let's try to see where we're at now. I'm gonna
Okay.
peek through this door.
Okay, you peek through the door. You will hear a commotion as a guard is getting dragged down, seemingly towards some sort of distraction further down the hall.
Well, I think whatever Pedro did worked, so maybe now's our best chance.
Amen. Sure, I'm down.
I don't really have I don't think I'm gonna be able to talk my way out of this conviction. So I can distract if you are able to do this. I can't kill him.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and make the arguments. Well, how about this? You have the conversation. I'll make any points that needs to be made. If things go poorly, I stab him. Okay.
Well, all right. I'll give it a shot. But let's do this. We gotta go quick.
Okay, cool. As you go down, roll a perception check as you get to the door. All right.
Oh.
You don't see much, but you do hear down the hall, like, son of a bitch. Pedro, you will see one of the honor sprint go running off into a corner, and after about another 2 minutes, come back with a pickaxe, and he starts chink, chink, chink.
All right.
chink.
Well, time for my other trick. Soulcast barrier to put them all in an iron bubble.
Okay. They're down
Is there
in an
air
iron.
holes this time?
Oh
There's
yeah, there's
blood.
air holes. There's air holes, and I'm gonna also release myself.
Okay, you release yourself. You are now free to move about the cafe.
Hang on, I have to do some moving of some points here real quick. It's 25 now, correct?
For
That's
you.
my
Yeah.
costing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Just out of idle curiosity, roll an intelligence check for me, Pedro.
Yeah. We're still in trouble. Like, I'm very, very much aware that this is not gonna end well for me.
You're like, damn, if we weren't doing infringement of the legal system, we definitely have to.
I'm gonna look at him and do that. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I am gonna say my piece and then I'm going home.
Okay, which way are you going?
Well, can I roll a perception check to see if I notice Tweedledee and Tweedle Ballerina over there?
Sure. Yeah, go nuts, buddy.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. 100%. I am going to kind of just open the hole and a hole facing me and start running.
Okay. Which way are you running?
But
Are you-
I kind of want them to be chasing me, so I'm like kind of running.
So you
Like
opened a hole.
literally, I am now I am no. You can't get this.
So you opened a hole big enough for them to escape out of?
Yes, but only facing my direction.
Okay. And are you running out of the courthouse?
No, I'm just kind of trying to lead them away right now.
Okay. You start going on a merry chase.
Yeah, I am now. Like I said, I've gone full Scooby Doo on this one.
Okay. Anyways, Lowell, you step into the room with Shalon, and you'll see the large man look up at you. Oh, you're not supposed to be here. What are you doing?
We came to discuss and I'm just gonna look over at Shalon.
we're here to talk about the fact that this is completely just an unreasonable, um, what do you say? An unreasonable trial to even be conducting in the first place. One man can't stand for all of humanity, and clearly you are part of humanity, so would you not be a part of that? You'll see her kind of gesture
Yeah.
over to you.
What she said.
Okay. Let's roll some
I-
dice.
I forgot to tell Shalon that I get stage fright. That's I think what I was trying to tell her, but it just didn't come out right.
Mm-hmm. And you're gonna go ahead and have him like narrow his eyes at Shalon. Curious. A desk bringer rather, and a light weaver. Perhaps I can listen to you. You, child, tell me of you as a person, as he points to you, Will.
Well, I'm someone who grew up kind of unseen, but I've found my people here. And Kaladin, Adolin, Dalinar, these people actually see me for who I am. Growing up as the 10th in line, you don't really get much opportunity, but
So sweet.
here I was able to find that. And I found something more so of a family than anything else. And they've helped me control myself, which that hasn't always been the easiest thing for me.
All right. Pedro, which way are you going?
I am actually gonna do a little whoop-de-doo. I am gonna go up this way.
Okay. You start making your way over that way. Do you want to roll a stealth check, or are you trying to actively lead them on?
Oh, I'm trying to lead them this way.
Okay.
100% intentionally trying to lead them this way.
Cool. Kleck is going to look at you and roll an insight check. You see for a moment, it's like his mind is trying to like recapitulate back to some degree of normalcy, but you are aware that the heralds were tortured for thousands upon thousands of years, just in a constant basis every time that they were stuck in braes between desolations. So you'll watch as like your story seems to kind of move him and speak to his humanity for a minute, but then his mind just completely cracks back to normal. Yes, it's very, very nice. And you, Lightweaver, what's your story? As you'll see Shalon kind of step up, emboldened seemingly by your story, and roll another insight check, this time on Shalon.
Oh man. Let's go.
Damn, you're noticing that both these fuckers are like, once again, your story was like really, really seeming to unify them, as Shalon seemed to actually be Shalon for a moment, and then you see her dipping back into that strange version of herself as she steps forward. I'm the one who killed both my parents and
Oh my goodness. Okay.
my sprin, so
Jesus.
It wasn't her fault.
know. it was a lot of her fault.
I don't know if I find that really
You leave
attractive or really
Shalon
disturbing.
alone. Shalon is an angel.
But yeah, no, you're like, you know that Shalon has various different personalities rocking inside her, a lot like Pedro does. The ones that you know of are Shalon herself, Vale, and Radiant. This is not any of those that is currently out. And you, as you see Shalon step forward, are going to help me. You understand? My brothers are in danger, and you're the only thing that could pry their freedom. You'll see Kolek kind of raise an eyebrow. kind of smile and giggle slightly. Haven't had an assassin in a while. I guess they were bound to come eventually. Hmm. Anyways, what are you gonna do?
Evan would like to continue sprinting
Yes,
back this way.
going to
I
the
am
right.
trying to basically cut through the doors and go all the way through.
Okay.
I am now sprinting at this point. I want them to chase me and think, okay, he's heading back that way. I need them to know I'm heading back that way.
Okay.
I am
Yes.
making a lot of noise at this point.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of noise. Like as much as I can. I am yelling at this point.
Roll a perception check there.
He's pulling little Bart. I am so smart.
Fortunately, you didn't
no, that's Homer,
need a
actually.
very big roll on this one. You do hear Pedro just shouting his head off as he's running through a big hall 2 doors away.
Can I insight Kolek to see if he hears the shouting outside as well?
Sure.
I want to I want to see if he's like does he care about it, or is he more intrigued in this conversation here?
You get the sense that Collect currently is shattered somewhere between the past 1,000 years, and like a quarter of him is currently focused on this present situation, and he probably is noticing everything that's going around him. He probably knew
Okay.
you guys were in the area. He probably just doesn't care.
I see. Okay. Cool. Well then, Pedro, you do what you got to do out there, brother.
I have a move that if I can get there.
Okay, where are you going, buddy?
I'm immediately walking in this door and closing it behind me.
Okay, you bust through the door and close it behind.
Upon opening this door, first of all, perception check to see if I can see what's going on in the room. Nope. All right, cool.
super
Then
well.
we're gonna do step 1 first. I am going to throw down another spell. I am once again going to still cast a barrier, but I'm going to do it on both sides of the door to completely bar it.
Okay, you have soul cast. You'll
And
see.
then-
Continue.
What am I seeing when I turn around?
You'll turn around and you'll see the glowing purple eyes of a herald looking over at you, smiling, and you see a certain wild abandon in them as he seems to be. It's quite the day.
Everyone, stop. And I'm looking now also at Shalon.
You'll see her turn around to you, and you see a certain like darkness in the scleria of her eyes. Oh, hi there.
Shalon, don't do it. I would like to say my piece to this man.
Is it idle curiosity or just not caring the reason why I'm going to let you do this? I guess I just don't care. Go ahead, little dancing monkey. Go ahead.
Your Honor, I've come before you to beg the forgiveness of my friends. This one, looking over at Shalon, clearly does not know what she does. See, these friends, they need your help. They need your honor, Sprin. And I can only imagine what you have been through as being tortured for as long as you were. But what really matters is right now, you look at us and you see vile creatures. But is that not a need for more honor? More of your people to come to our world? See, I myself have been tortured with the simple thought that I could be merely a reflection of the man my brother once knew, and not truly who I really am. I stand before you as a man who does not know who he is, but knows the belief that my brother had that this world is good, and it is worth helping and worth saving. And fortunately or not, fate has brought us together, and you may be the mark that can save us all.
Pretty decent. Roll a persuasion check.
Come on, baby. Please now be the time. All right, that's not
Let's
awful.
go.
You will watch as
Dirty.
it seems that his eyes kind of lose their wild abandon that they had for a moment. I suppose it's not the worst idea in the world, given I can only make. I can only give advice to the highest bren. I'm not exactly their traditional leader. I am given a position of honor within them and a great deal of influence, so I could try. Huh. We did fight a long time ago. And you're seeing him kind of like working back through his shattered mind for a moment. Insight check, both of you guys.
Great. I'm super fucking good at these.
I usually am, but
Hey, you know what?
Better. You'll see him
-2.
as he's coming more and more to himself. You'll see him almost getting panicked as he seems to get out of like this strange high version of himself and then like to a very human one as he looks down at you with a sudden kind of panic and steps forward. I don't have long. Okay. When you return to the Prime Plane, you need to find Ishtar. He was the Herald of Bondsmiths. He has the keys to being able to bring us back to change the Oath Pact itself. You understand? He has to change it. They killed Jezreen. 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 As you'll see him kind of begin to crumple down into himself again. Anyways, you're just looking down at this this herald who is currently kind of balling up on the ground.
Whoa. Whoa.
Roll a perception check, both of you. Okay.
Let's go.
Lol. You'll watch as very subtly whatever the hell is currently controlling Shalon is reaching behind her back.
Shalon, please. Hey, remember we talked about this. We don't need to kill him, right? That's hey.
But it'd be so easy.
Upon
Yeah.
hearing this, I would like to transcendent soul cast the air around her wrists into metal and drop her hand like completely around her hands where she cannot grab this dagger.
Okie dokie. You gave her metal mitts.
And then I'm gonna try and grab the dagger off of her.
In this moment, as soon as she notices what you do, she looks over at you and kind of gives you a smile. You have about 2 seconds to tell me what I shouldn't fuck you up.
Do what you must. I cannot let you kill this man.
You will watch as a ball of iron appears around your head.
Can I use division on this ball of iron to destroy it?
Sure.
Okay.
right.
Shalon, you need to relax. We got to take just a quick step back, and we need to reevaluate what's going on here. I think we've made it to a point where we do not need to kill him. This is okay. But killing him, we're not going to be able to get out. Pretty sure there's 3 guards right on the other side of that door.
Oh, they
And
definitely are.
okay,
Yeah, you guys are hearing as sections of the wall are seemingly being broken.
So I really think that he's our best bet on getting out of here.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion's not great. Ooh, but that's all right.
You'll see her eyes go like fuzzy for a moment, and there seems to be confliction between the sides of her personality. As you'll see her look down, I'm formless, formless. As you'll see her kind of knocking her head against the side. As you'll see her exhale and a breath of stormlight appears down, and you will see in front of her the visage of Vale, darker skin, darker hair, white cloak, white hat, kind of kneeling before her. As you see her look over, Shalon, it's okay. You know what you did. As you'll see her kind of splitting off more as more of these illusions are popping out. You'll watch as another one comes out, radiant, very prim, proper, almost looks like Jasna if she had Shalon's hair. And then to the side, kind of like half splitting between her and her body, you'll see kind of this like dark smokiness about her. Say the word, Shalon. You'll hear Vale say. It'll take me, but that's okay. As you'll see her look over. This was the second time that I bonded a Spren. That Deadeye was mine. I killed her. As you'll watch as Formless seemingly starts to not break and shatter completely, but start to kind of melt down and disappear. As very far off, almost a whisper, you guys will hear, these words are accepted.
Oh shit.
And you'll see as the parts of her melt into her, well, Radiant does, and then Formless kind of falls away gently, though there's still bits of darkness kind of hanging around. And then you'll watch as Vale kind of reaches forward, pats her on her cheek. Bye, kid. And then you'll see as Vale completely shatters into light.
Okay.
Emotional damage, but not so much for me this time. Thank God, finally.
As you see the oath fulfilled, there are these sconces in the sides of the room that were kind of softly burning with Stormlight. Now they are just raging with it. And you'll see Collect's mind snap into sharp focus for a moment as he seems to be completely himself. Have you seen Talon? Tell me, where are the others? With only 9 in the Oath Pact, we can't hold anything. And Shalon is out of commission. She is fucking gone.
No.
No, we have not seen Talon, but I will help you find him.
Lol, on the other hand, you have seen Talon, actually. He was in a cell last time you saw him.
He was. I actually have. I think Talon was the one that Raphael and I went to go meet. That was at,
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
that was at the camp, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
We left him behind. We had to. We couldn't take it anymore, but
He
we
was
thought he would break.
alive.
We thought he would break within 100 years, maybe 2. He held out for 4,000 years. What?
Yeah. He was amazing.
Oh, God. Shinovar. I could feel myself slipping away. Shinovar, that's where our honor blades are. That's where Ishtar, if you were able to catch up with him, he's ruling in Emul, but he may escape back to Ishtar. Or to Shin, to Shin, to Shin, to Shin, to Shin. You'll see him just kind of start to snap back again as he seems to go back to his kind of normal high judgy self. Yes. Well, anyways, let my guards in. They'll take you back down to your house. I'll make sure that you aren't harmed. Very well.
I will immediately take down the barrier and just kind of smile and wave at him.
Okay.
I told you, all I wanted to do was say my piece.
You'll see them rush in. But as a very important looking Sprin walks in, this is interference with the judge. Despite his words here, as you'll see him being like, yes, don't just take them back to their home, don't hurt them, anything like that. Despite his words here, you will not be harmed. However, he will no longer be the judge of this trial. I will be. As you'll see him turn around and walk out as you lot are escorted back to your area.
Ah,
Great.
Gotta do the whole thing over again.
Yeah, right.
I
Well, at least we
did
didn't use the knife the
prevent
first
an
time.
assassination. And wait, did I steal the knife off of her because I legitimately was trying?
Roll sleight of hand.
All right. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new knife. Let's go!
You did indeed. It is a strange silvery blade with some sort of mechanism attached to the pommel and a crossguard.
All right. That is staying very close to my person.
Cool. You will carry, rather drag along a relatively catatonic Shalon as you are escorted back downwards and to the deal. With that, we will go ahead and not swap back to that so that we could finish up here, and then we will do Uruthiru for the last of the last. Alrighty. Okay, so next morning, you guys all get up. Adelin's not exactly looking super chipper at the prospect of going back to court, but hey, what are you gonna do?
And let me guess, he has no idea what happened last night.
Yes and no. He was informed that the judge was changed over.
Time to be honorable. Lol, do you want to tell him what why have to do this?
Well, it was kind of Shalon's idea.
Yeah, I don't think
But-
she's gonna face up to trying to kill the judge.
I think that you should probably.
No,
take
you know
this
what,
one.
buddy? You're right. You should tell him.
It was your idea to tell him in the first place.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that whoever smelt it dealt it.
Well, I haven't smelt anything.
Well, how about we just keep it on the down low for right now? And
But what do you? Why would we not? Seems that he has some understanding of tact to go into this situation with.
what is telling him gonna help?
Again, him develop some tact for the situation.
But it's out of our hands already. There's nothing we can do. I mean, this is day 2 of a 2-day trial.
You're right. So we're at halftime. We need to come up with a game strategy, and you're not gonna give our leader all the pieces.
All right.
As you guys walk in, you will see Adolin look up at the judge of the trial, and kind of give him a tired smile. Do not smile, Sekir said. We discovered a weapon of curious design last night, and your wife is being held. The Holy One is suffering from his long time as a herald. We have relieved him as High Judge, and I will sit in his place. You will find the documents on your seat. Do read if you wish. The trial will continue under my direction. I am a far lesser being, but I will not be as lax as he was. As you guys go, the trial goes on as there are various witnesses that are called, and things are going rough for a bit. And then, Pedro, you remember something curious? Your compass.
Yeah, might
And
be
notice-
pointed to Maya.
Mhm. It's in this moment that Adolin is asked to call witnesses.
I am going to kind of gesture towards Maya, like make it clear that he looking at him, pointing at Maya. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Why are we not calling her up here?
Okay. Well, the reason you're not calling her up there is because she can't speak. But in any case, he seems to notice you, take a few moments of contemplation, and then kind of begrudgingly allow her up. Alrighty. I will guide this discussion, as is my right as judge, in case that a witness is too young or otherwise incapable of traditional examination. Now, do you know this, Bryn? Yes, I do. This is Maya Lazarian. She's my friend. Your friend, you say? And what does friendship entail? Do you perhaps have dinner together, participate in friendly chats around the campfire? We exercise together. Exercise? You made a weapon of her. She is not your friend, but a convenient tool, a weapon by which you slay other men. Your kind never ask permission of shardblades. You take them as prizes won in battles, then apply them as you wish. She is not your friend, Adolin Colin. She is your slave. Yes, Adolin admitted. He looked over to Maya. Yes, Storm you. We didn't know they were Sprint at first, but even now that we do, we use them. We need to. Because you need to kill, Sekir said, walking up to Adolin. Humans are monsters with lust for death that cannot be sated. You thrive upon terrible emotions of the unmade. You don't fight odium, you are odium. Your point is made, Adolin said more softly. Let Maya go and pass your judgment. You see Sekir step up to him, meeting his eyes. Look at her. She is terrified. And as you guys look over, Maya had shrunk down further and was twisting about as if trying to watch all members of the audience at once. She turned so violently, in fact, that Amina, another of the honor sprints, stepped up to take her arms, perhaps to try to prevent her from fleeing. You want this to be easy, don't you? Sekir asked Adolin. You don't deserve easy. I had this fortress working in an orderly, organized manner before you arrived. You have no idea the frustration you have caused me, human. The honor sprint stepped away from Adolin and faced the crowd, thrusting his hand towards Maya. Behold this Sprin. She was done. See what was done to her by humans. This Colin asks us to offer ourselves for bonds again. He asks us to trust again. It's vital, then, that we examine carefully the results of last time we trusted men. Maya began thrashing, a low growl rising from her throat. She did not like being constrained. This is a trial by witness, Adolin shouted at Sekir. You are interfering and going too far. Blended nodded, and the other honor sprint in the crowd had started to stand up in objection. They agreed. Whatever the law was, Sekir was stretching it here. This witness lost her voice because of what your people did. I must speak for her. She doesn't want you to speak for her. She doesn't want to be here. Maya continued to push against her captors, increasingly violent. Some of the crowd responded with jeers towards Adolin. Others muttered and gestured towards Maya. Does it make you uncomfortable? Sekir demanded of Adolin. Convenient now for you to care about what she wants? Well, I can read her emotions. That thrashing is the pain of somebody who remembers what was done to her. She condemns you, Adolin Colin. Maya's cries grew louder, frantic, guttural. They weren't proper shouts. They were pained anguish of someone who forgot how to speak. But she needed to be given a voice to her agony. This poor creature, Sakir shouted over at the increasing din, condemns you with each groan. She is your final witness, for hers is the pain that we must never forget. Listen to her demands, your punishment, Adolin Colin. She was innocent, and your kind murdered her. Listen to her cry for blood. Maya's shouts grew louder and more raw. Some honor spren in the crowd pulled back. Others covered their ears, wincing. Adolin had heard these screams before, the last time he tried to summon her as a blade while in Shadesmar. She's in pain, Adolin shouted, lunging forward. The spren watching him, however, and had been waiting for this. They grabbed him and held him tight. Let her go, you bastards. Your point is made. My point cannot be made strongly enough. It must be repeated over and over. You will not be the only traitor who comes to us with a smile begging to exploit us. My people must stay firm, must remember this moment for their own good. They must see what humans did. Maya's voice grew louder, gasping, breaths punctuated by ragged howls. In that moment, Adolin felt her pain somehow, a deep agony and anger? Anger at the honor spren. They trusted you, and you murdered them. She clawed at the hands, trying to free herself, her teeth flashing as she twisted the scratched-out eyes one way then the other. Yes, Adolin could feel that agony as if it were her own. He didn't know it, but he could. Listen to her. Accept her condemnation. Let her go, Adolin shouted, and he struggled, then went limp. Storms, just let her go. I refuse judgment. I don't need to give it. In the end, her testimony is the only one needed. Her condemnation is all we will ever need. Listen to her shouts. Remember them as you rot, Adolin Colin. Remember what your kind did to her. Her screams are your judgment. Maya's howls came to a crescendo of anguish, and then she fell silent, gasping for breath, weak, too weak. Take it, Adolin thought to her. Take some of my strength. She looked right at him, and despite her scratched-out eyes, she saw him. Adolin felt something, a warmth deep within him. Maya drew in air, filling her lungs, her expression livid as she gathered all of her strength. She prepared to shout again. Adolin braced himself for the screech. Her mouth opened, and she spoke. We chose. The two words rang out through the forum, silencing the agitated honor spren. Sakir, standing with his back to her, hesitated. He turned to see who had interrupted his dramatic speech. Panting, she hunched forward at the grip of her captors. Maya managed to repeat her words. We chose. Sakir stumbled away. The hands holding Adolin went slack as the honor spren stared in shock. Adolin pulled free and crossed the stage. He shoved aside the startled spren who supported Maya, putting his arms across her shoulder to hold her up as he would a wounded soldier. She clung to him, stumbling as she struggled to remain upright. Even as she did, however, she whispered it again. We chose, she said, her voice ragged as if she'd been shouting for hours. Adolin, we chose. Blood of my fathers, Adolin whispered. What is this? What have you done to her? The sight of you has given her madness. And he cut off as Maya pointed at him and released a horrifying screech. Her jaw lowering further than it should, Sakir put his hand to his chest, his eyes widening as her screech transformed into words. You cannot have my sacrifice, she shouted. Mine, my sacrifice, not yours, not theirs. She pointed at Adolin. Not his, mine, my sacrifice. You knew it was going to happen when the Radiants broke their oaths, Adolin said. They didn't murder you, you decided together. She nodded vigorously. All this time, Adolin said, his voice louder for the audience, everyone assumed you were victims. We didn't accept that you were partners with the Radiants. We chose. We chose. Adolin helped her step over the first row of benches. The honor spren sitting there scrambled out of the way, and she sat, still trembling, but her grip on Adolin's arm was fierce. He didn't pull away. As you look at the crowd, As you look at the crowd, you see everybody begin to trail away, haunted and confused. Eventually, it seemed that the trial came to its end. the judge had declared that Maya would be his final witness. So, altogether, he was set free. You see Maya let go of Adelin's arm and seemed stronger than before, her eyes still scratched out. Thank you. Strength. You'll see her whisper, strength before weakness, Adelin said. She nodded again and collapsed down to the ground, exhausted. You'll see Adelin look over to you, Pedro. Thank you. It was brilliant. How did you know?
As many bad choices as I've made in my time down here, I made at least one good one, and I hold up the compass.
Curious. Well, in any case, I don't know exactly what this all means, but we're allowed to go, so we should probably get going.
We need to get to Pelinair in a fucking hurry.
Alrighty.
We can
Well,
get up here ASAP. I would really, really love that. Please and thank you.
alrighty.
Besides, we don't know what other terrors these trip has cost to the world, and I have a spill or two to clean up back home.
Alrighty. You guys eventually get your way back to the ship, and after another 2 days of travel, back to the Oathgate platform, at which point you are let through with a perpendicularity from Mr. Dalinar, and you are back in the Prime Plane. And we'll get back to you guys next time. That's all for you two. If you want to head out, you are free to.
Yeah, it's 112,000% bedtime for me.
Oh, so sleepy.
Sleep time.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, cool. With your group, congratulations. You have found your way into a very concerning situation.
My favorite situations.
As soon as y'all do,
Most
enter this room.
Situations.
Roll perception check, please.
Whatever, and just lights like go through his body. Yeah, that's what we're
Say investigation, right?
Perception.
Perception.
Perception. You said
Okay,
all of
Max.
us, right? Yes.
Sure, it don't really matter now, but
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
just
see
doing what I do.
alrighty. So as you guys are entering in, you will be fairly hidden. Doesn't look like anybody's noticed you yet. Garrick, you fairly easily clock all of the singers within the area. So you'll see up forward left, you'll hear another one around the corner of the bookshelf there, and then you'll definitely hear another one behind the bookshelf there. You guys can try to fight through, or you could try to sneak through. The choice is up to you.
I mean, I vote the sneak option,
Yes,
But-
let us be sneaky,
but I mean, I'm never opposed to fighting.
because we are very sneaky
We got
guys.
some of our healing back, right?
Yes, it's
We can try.
quite a bit weaker than normal, but you do have it.
There.
If it's there, why not? I'll support whatever we decide.
I don't want to fight.
All right,
Let's
sneak,
just sneak.
sneak sesh.
Let's see the
Sneak.
Pillarmen sneak.
It's not JoJo's right.
Are you doing anything to augment the stealth, or are you just going balls deep?
Do you
Oh, the
have
Pillarmen
enough
theme is
Stormlight to
gone.
do the
Illusion?
illusion?
Yes, I do.
We could try and do that if we're doing the sneaky approach.
So I was thinking
Can I
my
keep this-
illusions usually work pretty fucking well for this.
Y'all.
Yeah,
Can I
Y'all.
keep my
Yes.
16?
sure.
What was
Jazz.
what did I roll?
Oh, I think I rolled for you because I rolled a natural 20.
Nice. I should still roll
Oh,
if we're
I
doing
should
a sneak.
Probably
though.
roll stealth.
No,
now.
that wasn't for stealth. That was for perception.
Oh, but we are doing stealth checks, yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz.
So what did you decide to do with your illusions?
Marsh. What do you decide to do
Yeah,
for
right, man.
illusions?
I'm gonna make different bookshelves and try to confuse the things of where they're actually at.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm basically locking them in a bookshelf maze. Wong Chi Tong's library, if you will.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
need to get back on Avatar. I was rewatching the whole series and I stopped for a little bit. I need to get back on that.
You know, I've learned the best way to rewatch something is through a reaction channel lately because you get to live vicariously through others.
um,
Not a bad way.
Or
By
the
the way,
war
just
dice.
as a
Or a
side
good
note,
lore dive. Or a good lore dive.
y'all motherfuckers know anything about the false avatar from Kiyoshi's book?
Yes, yes,
No, I don't
Juan,
actually.
dude.
It's
Oh my
so
god.
fucking cool. Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one who's read the Kyoshi book. Oh my god. Ah. Dude,
It's-
I'm planning on doing the Yun Chen book next.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I went
so-
through both. Man, I was so hurt.
Yeah.
Juan was so cool at first,
yeah,
but
Juan is
I
cool.
want to see more
Avatar
stuff about
Juan
Father
is cool.
Glowworm.
He's
But he's
so
kind
basic.
of a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, but
First Avatar.
well, oh no,
Oh wait, no, I keep saying
no, not Juan.
kept saying Juan.
He's the
Yeah.
false avatar.
yes.
It's like
Yoon.
Yoon. Yeah, it's Yoon.
Yeah. I was
Yoon.
thinking
He
Yoon.
he was an earthbender that was so fucking good at it that he convinced everybody that he's the avatar. So he would like
Mhm.
liquefy stone so well that they would they thought that he could waterbend, and then he like crushed marble together so much that it produced fire. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, like because Kyoshi, and the craziest part was Kyoshi was actually like his servant, and she was like trying to hide. Well, she didn't even know she was the Avatar, and
Yeah.
she, they did like the test with like the toys and stuff, trying to find the Avatar when she was a kid, and she stole one of the toys when she showed up because she was an orphan. And they never found her again, dude. Oh man,
It's cool.
oh man, those books are so good, so good. I can't wait for the next movie. Or the,
All
the
I'm
movie
saying
to
is
come out.
Avatar Kurok is a failure.
Yeah.
It's not
Man
Kurok's
died
fault.
at 28 from fucking grief. He died of Leia disease.
Yeah.
Leave the
by
man
the way-
alone. He was simping.
By the way, real quick before I forget it, Cam, both Kolek and Shalon fucking got a natural 1 on their like mental stability check.
Oh shit.
It was brutal.
Didn't know there was mental stability.
Not for us.
We're
Not
plenty
yet.
mentally unstable.
Yeah.
We're
I mean,
already
that makes
mentally
sense, though.
unstable. There's no need for a check for that for us.
Lex
We're already
breath.
fucked up.
Collects breath. Okay, cool. So you have currently trapped. How many of these guys are you attempting to stop in
How
a
many are there
fucking
again?
library?
3 there.
There's currently 2 to 3-ish in the room with you, and then there's 2 behind the bookshelf that you know of. You don't really know further than that. How many are there?
I think no matter what happens here, we're gonna have to just be lucky with a sneak. I'm gonna wall off these 2
Okay.
so they don't
So-
know where I'm at, and we're gonna try to sneak past the far right one.
Okay, cool. So let's see. With that, that's going to be. I gotta break out a fucking calculator.
Sometimes it's like really weird stuff. When you go. And then like
Platinum
The
must
amount
I
of-
use?
The amount of fucking music bots I've gone through over the years is very amusing to me.
Yeah.
you gotta
Your baby boy.
20 plus 8.
He was so pretty.
That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 6.
All night.
Okay. So 15 total. We're gonna see what this motherfucker to the right sees. You guys beat it on that DC check. Jesus.
God.
Always good. Oh, I didn't even see that. Thank you.
Okay.
We need a squid race, and I will play a Zoidberg character.
As you guys get further in, another perception check.
Perception.
You guys are already aware of the one to the left of you, but
All right, another perception.
Got this.
okay. Pelinar, you are noticing that from your sight line, you're seeing 2 people. One directly chilling in this middle area, and then another one a little bit further and to the left.
No, I should go.
What are y'all doing?
It's procrastinating because
All silently
It is,
Like-
especially in Colorado.
communicate, just like
feels
Mhm.
so far.
We see what you see.
Two words, 3 syllables.
No. Yeah. Okay.
You
just
want
think
some
of-
cheese?
I just think of We Are the Millers when he's like drawing the skateboard.
Yeah.
It's big and black.
Big black cock. Black cock down.
Yeah, let's not play that game.
Yes.
oh my
Uh,
god.
All right. What's the plan, guys? There's a motherfucker directly forward.
I horribly but effectively, hopefully, communicate to them that there's 2 guys ahead in line of sight. Just
Oh,
I'm gonna hold up my hand for everybody, grab a book off the ground, and yuck it into this corner.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a
Distraction
performance
attack.
check.
Performance?
Yeah. I automatically assume that you make the athletics check. Just seeing how loud it is. Okay.
It's so much of a performance. I mean, hey, just for shits and giggles, just because I like to keep big number go per.
So you took
Yes. So easily enough, you huck that sumbitch, which helps out a bit. There'll be a bit of a clatter over here as
And then you play
see.
Apex Legends and you play the fucking what's his name's daughter.
Okay.
Oh.
The one closest to it kind of goes over like, the fuck was that?
What?
This one doesn't give a shit.
the warden. Quick, Pelinar, distract them with your dragon speech. We'll make a run for it.
Yuri, say something in moon speak.
Hi.
Fuck.
To this point that you guys are gonna look over at the situation and be like, fuck. Everybody roll an intelligence check.
They totally know I just did that.
Are we rolling an intelligence for how fucked we are?
Sure.
Probably.
It's gotta be Prismo.
I don't know.
I think that's gonna be a free charm. I have the cat 2 tattoo. I get Prismo.
Oh wait,
Old
that was
man's
an
like,
intelligence
"Nah,
save.
yeah."
Hold on.
Doesn't matter. Kirik, you're gonna be like,
Oh.
The
Oh.
rest of you guys are gonna be like, we're fucked. Garrick, you're gonna look over
Probably get
and you're gonna be like,
something for.
Well, they're not buying the distraction. And then you're like looking up, pondering. Oh, there's an upper level.
That's what I was making sure of. I had a weird feeling. Well, this guy's distracted. I'm gonna grab lift and chuck her up here.
Okay, lift, you get yeeted.
Literally, I'm just gonna go lift, arms up, like this. Good.
First, you guys kidnap me, then you throw me into walls.
Then I make sure she makes it, and I see that everyone else sees where she's going. And I get down on the knee and I start fucking yucking people up every couple, like as fast as I can.
Yeah,
The
Cal
way we treat
climbs
Lift,
up
soon we're
easily
gonna
enough.
be on the production staff of Nickelodeon.
Oh god, just don't do anything with her feet.
I knew that was coming.
Dude,
God
I
damn it,
another-
Jim Snyder.
Another round
I
of stealth
just
checks
finished
from Elias.
Jeanette Curdy's book. I'm glad my mother died. That was wild.
It was a good
and-
book.
It was a very good book. Very similar.
Yes.
Scary how similar her mom was to my mom.
Oh, boy.
Not nearly as bad, but still, just the similarities were crazy. But
Yeah,
we should
buddy, I
talk
didn't
about
know you
Snyder.
were. I didn't know you were basically sold as a child slave to Nickelodeon.
You know,
Sold to the sold to the cult of
Yeah,
Schneider.
if you look very
Sold-
closely, you can
sold
see me in the
to Snyder,
background of
yeah,
all
there you
that.
go.
You know, it sounds like an awesome rock band.
The cult of Snyder.
It
The
does.
cult of Schneider.
That
The
sounds
album
like a
cover is
like
afoot.
garage rock
Hey,
band, bro.
All I'm saying is, to this day, I'll never forget the fact that there's a heavy metal band called Howdy Doodly, and they're all Ned Flanders.
That's great.
It's
Stealth
true,
check
I've seen
from
that.
Restius.
Stealthy stealth.
Do it.
Left as well, right?
Can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. No, not
I will
you.
never,
Oh,
I will
Either way.
never make a dumb
I think it's
muscle
these
bound
six,
character again.
It's fun.
It is fun. You're not wrong. Which
It's not
only
fun.
slightly,
Everybody is a muscle bound idiot.
only slightly
Okay.
tangentially related. I'm finally getting caught up on Vox Machina. I was
Oh.
just thinking about Grog, but
Grog.
Percy fucking died.
Hold on. You before you say it, you gotta ask who's all seen it.
Yeah, super
That's a
dick.
good point.
Because somebody here hasn't fucking
Oh.
seen it yet.
Or me.
In my defense, it came out
I
7
know.
months ago.
No, you're not
That's,
wrong.
that's not a good enough defense.
Season
It's a
3 was
very good
wild.
defense.
Over a
Season 3
year?
was wild.
Sure.
Oh my
Season 4 is
god,
gonna be better.
dude! When does Mighty 9 come out?
After Vox Machina, which we're gonna be, I think Vox Machina is only gonna be 4 to 5 seasons.
We're getting distracted.
After
Yes,
Arc
anyways.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Not gonna happen.
Okay. So, Garrick, you have allowed your compatriots to get up in the blood splatter. Are you just climbing up yourself?
So like part of me wants to do that, another part of me feels like it might not be a bad idea for me to stay on the ground floor and get them to make a distraction.
Up to you.
We are the dumb ones. We can do that.
I'll look up at them and just say, make a distraction on the other side of the room for me to get by. Don't get caught.
Oh, Jesus. All right, now there's speculation.
That is that
Okay.
little asterisk to the end there.
You guys going upwards?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go upwards, another set of perception checks.
Damn it.
Perception.
Perception.
I will say I'm pretty
Damn
glad I
it.
poured so
I don't
much into
see
my
nothing.
perception.
Ah, what just flew into my eye?
Ah, fuck.
Ah,
You got
fuck.
fucking paper in your eye.
I miss
Ah,
my wife.
I miss my wife.
I know. She kind of came back. You said I could tell that she was still there.
Yeah, she's there. She's just not talking to you or complaining about you looking at other women.
What the? I know I miss it.
Are you guys gonna get divorced?
You're like
I'm-
fucking Nolan at the end of Invincible season 2. I think I miss my wife.
I miss the abuse. And I miss all
Pelin,
the
are
random
you?
spells that happen to me.
This is true.
Have you watched Invincible, Brandon?
Nope.
Oh shit!
Pelin, are
Alright.
you spot
Oh,
the last
Love
two?
it.
So there's another war form right there, and then there is the actual fused who is currently just draining a shit ton of void light into the node.
That's all I've seen about the game. I haven't heard.
With that good of a perception check, you're like, yeah, we probably got like 3-ish turns to like get to optimal range. After that, it'll start getting concerning.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
I just look over at everyone else like, guys, this isn't gonna go well.
Honestly, not a bad opening stretch.
We're in a bad spot.
What makes you say that? Sorry, I had something
Fuse.
in my eye.
Fused over there draining. He's probably gonna see us soon. We got these guys down here.
Carrick, you'll watch as Kaladin just heats a book over into this corner right here, and it is quite loud. It's like as they're quite distracted.
Did this one seem to do anything? I'll like
The main
kind
one?
of peek around the corner.
Oh, that
Oh yeah, I was.
one, you'll see him kind of like going over and asking this dude what the fuck's up, but mostly you're just watching as they go. Okay. Last stealth check, please. Doesn't need to be super high. Just need to not be super low.
Oh, we got this. I ain't
Okay.
scared of no fucking
Cool.
ghost.
You yourself over. Okay, cool.
Vault over the fucking
Yeah.
crates. I knocked one over. I'm like, shit.
There's a very bloody chest with like half of a foot sticking out of it. You're like, ugh. All right. The rest of you are going to look over and see Garrick just running forward. At this point, you're in like the 1 turn ish range to get like right to optimal amount of corruption.
Hey, Will.
What are you guys doing?
Good girl.
I'm like, okay, question: is this motherfucker staring me down as soon as I get up here?
No, they have their back to you. They're just so you
And-
see. It looks like the ground here has been basically chiseled out. There is a node like down within it, so you see about half of their body sticking out of it, but they're hunched over and like putting Stormlight into this node.
And you said it is ready to be.
You got about a turn ish before it's pretty much right in optimal Kraken range.
Okay.
I would like to try to go and absorb the Stormlight instead.
It's Void Light.
That's bad.
I mean, it won't kill me, but it won't have very good effects. I retract my statement for now.
I recant.
Just for now. I'll think about it.
Maybe
Think on that.
later.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Drive safe, Milky. We will see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Hi,
Are you-
Milky.
You're not here tonight?
Hello.
Hey, bud, you're gonna sleep with me and Chaos Knox?
Sure says hello.
I just, oh my gosh.
You know what?
Milky.
Come here. Come say hello real quick.
Well, aren't you a couple of fine-looking gentlemen?
Let me try.
Hi. Are you I don't know. I do have to do my Duolingo. I'm about to go, but I hope to see you guys.
Hell yeah.
Good. Enjoy. Don't get murdered
Right.
by the owl.
Peace.
What do you
Please
think?
be-
Go get murdered by the owl.
Oh, I would if I got murdered by an owl. Oh, the Duolingo owl. Duh. If I got murdered by a real owl, that would be okay by me. That would be pretty
But the
alright.
Duolingo owl, that was acceptable. That's unexcusable.
That's awesome.
Love that guy. Anyways, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and just go down the list here. Or go up the list. Let's go up the list this time. I feel bad for the people who are unalphabetical. Varix, what are you doing first?
Oh, you know.
I'm gonna wring this guy's neck.
Sneak attack.
So how?
Pull
So
up
this
on
is.
your
Or we're
head.
as far as we can go right now.
Up here, you could see there's like a step down, or you could just face plant. Whatever works.
I'm not like feeling the face plant. I am pretty athletic though, or I have
There
plus 8
is-
to acrobatics.
Yes, there is also a lower section of the top of the stacks that you can see right there.
All right, so I can like get down here.
Fairly
All
easily.
right. Yeah, I'll go. I'll head that way. Start moving this
Okay.
way since we don't have to distract anybody now.
The on top of the fucking bookshelf, just waddling across Kingdom Hearts style.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect description.
Alrighty. Cool. That I'll call your movement. You have an action bonus action. What do?
I'm gonna hold it so that I can put my. Oh wait. I did get what spells did I get back? I got
You could
Per
do
se.
like a little bit of your earth manipulation, but it's weak.
All right. So could I go ahead and just dash, and I'll go ahead and just get next to Garrick.
Yep. You'll go ahead and slide down. Acrobatics check, please.
Nice.
Solid. You take
Cool
no damage,
fashion.
and you will slide up to Mystic Eric.
All right. So I'll hold my bonus action for. Please, for the love of God, tell me your bonus action. All right. And can I hold where's needed at least?
Sure.
That adds the 2 AC if he gets attacked.
For sure. You
Alright.
could preempt that if you want to. I don't mind.
Yeah, that's what I want to
Great.
do.
Cool. You just fucking. You
Oh,
feel.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, Garrick, you feel your clothes stiffen up as if they are made of iron.
You're muted if you're talking to us.
I hear him.
Can I still move?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not like fucking like stuck now. Like fucking.
No, he's good enough where it's like the joints are still flexible, but the actual like main parts where armor would normally be are stiff. Cool. Teft is gonna stay the fuck up there. Cal
in
is
touch
gonna
ranges AC by my proficiency bonus.
Yes. So I imagine it's higher.
Yeah. Would that be my
Right,
modifier?
it's like AC.
Smack.
I was like, if Cal doesn't
That'd
have
be
something,
my-
I'm just
my
gonna look
spell
at him and
modifier?
say- I'm gonna look at him and just say together.
No, it's like right next to the AC. It's there. It's above it. I think proficiency bonus. It's like up with the main stats.
Oh, +5.
Sweet. Okay, you have a plus 5 AC. There, Mr. Gear.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Can you explain, like, these guys have hard as fuck skin, right?
Carapace, yes.
God damn it, yeah, it's Carapace.
So the last plan that you guys discussed was to have the Pelinar Varix combo with the hammer and chisel.
Yep.
Yeah.
So once Pelinar gets his booty over here, we'll start getting things set up for the smashing.
Yeah. So you guys, this is basically your setup round, and then next turn, just being ready to do whatever the fuck you need to do. Pelinar, are you heading down?
I'll go join the boys.
Okay. Acrobatics.
Boys. Wait, bring lift on your back. Oh, too late.
All right, I'll piggyback lift over.
Okay.
If she wants to go.
No, she doesn't have a choice.
Teft
He's a
is staying
child.
the fuck up with
No.
a crossbow he found.
Nice. I don't know where you found that, but that's cool.
It was on the ground.
There's a bunch of shit everywhere in this room. I don't like it.
There is.
I'll be
Yes.
ready to just trace my plan. I'm not gonna try to do any damage. My only plan is cup the mouth, half Nelson.
Okay.
And then let us do the smashings.
Like I'm grappling and trying to silence this man while they go for the fucking.
Okay. You
It's
have
gonna
an
be-
old man with a crossbow looking over you guys. Cal looks over, like, we got this.
So
You-
Cal will back
you see
Garrick up.
Yeah, you see him lean forward, being like, I don't
If
know
we're-
why this is coming into my head, but I think we should Thanos this. No, each grab an arm.
Each grab an arm. Each grab an arm.
Hey, this time
Like
go for the head.
Kangas Khan his ass. Like, you know,
Drive safe.
What were you saying, Lift?
tearing.
What were you saying, Lift?
Sorry, I didn't. My bad. If we're all doing like preparations for this, could I have a help action ready for Pelinar since they're going to be doing a duo?
Yeah, of course. All right. You're still piggybacking on Pelinar as you are helping him.
We need moral support.
Moral support. Alrighty, cool. Next turn rolls around. Do you guys want to basically be stealthy up until the point you get there, or are you just saying, fuck it, we're going loud?
I would like
If
to
we get
stealth it.
stealthy
Do you
to the
guys-
point that we get there,
I feel like
we
we might rip.
could surprise them.
What's the risk?
Currently, it'd just be slower. You'd let me see. Do you
Well,
have
if
the
it being
movements?
slower, wouldn't that mean more Stormlight would be, or more Void Light would be infused?
Yeah, basically the issue is that if you're trying to like be super quiet about it, it would be like action bonus action to get up there.
I dropped it.
Um,
Can you give me the-
Whereas if you did like lift doing slick feet on you guys, you could get over there pretty darn quick. And it would just be a harder stealth check.
I can do that if that's what we're wanting to do. I found it. Can you throw that one away? I dropped it. No.
You guys want to go for the easier stealth check, the harder stealth check, or just fucking balls to the wall?
I'm already on Pelinar's back, so I can
Balls
do
to the wall is fastest. The lift move is the middle ground, and then stealth is the safest.
I'm down for middle ground.
I think middle ground.
Okay.
Middle ground.
Stealth check, y'all. Last one.
Stealthy stealth.
Damn it. I should have done the other one.
Puck. Well, Cal is helping.
On you, Jade.
Okay, not bad. It's actually it's pretty good averages.
The muscly
Um,
boys are all here and ready to go.
Oh yeah, no, okay.
I'm like a ghost in the night.
Making ground slippy, you guys get over there just as you're watching the node starting to like go into this interesting mix of void light and stormlight within it. Okay, let's go left to right. Pelinar, what are you doing?
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well,
We need those two boys to stun him first, right?
Okay.
Good night. So wouldn't we want them to go
Nice.
first?
Are you deferring to Garrick and Kaladin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
Like, I don't
cool.
know what the fuck to do.
Garrick, you start out.
Was that one
Uh,
time?
I'm not a
You start
leader.
out. Go ahead and do a athletics check.
Oh, my favorite kind of check in the game. Let's fucking
Because then
go.
me and Palinar will go in for the smash. He'll go in with the chisel, and I'll go in with the hammer.
That's solid. You only beat him by 2, actually.
Fuck,
Damn.
That's why we build a strength build, baby.
That's true. That's a good point.
Ooh, Cal
Think
is
about it.
not
We
doing
got
so hot. However,
three frogs here.
you'll see him, especially with how exhausted he is. He tries to like grab the arm and kind of gets thrown off to the side. So he is not helping. So we'll see how well it goes. You're holding one arm and then covering the mouth. Cool.
The other arm is flailing.
Yes. Pelinar, Barracks, lift. You just doing your combo?
We're going in for the combo.
Combo time.
I think
Okay.
for the help action, that's just advantage, right?
Yep. Alrighty. Pelinar, you will go ahead and slip down, holding the chisel directly against the node. Varix, you're up. Go ahead and make a attack with it at advantage.
Do I need to roll anything on the chisel?
No, it technically goes the other way. That's impressively low.
Right.
It does do enough. So both of you guys roll your damage, construct damage included.
With the damage.
It was so hard to try and concentrate on this because I kept hearing Milky and Caleb doing their little
You roll
ADHD
the right
noises.
thing.
I just kept hearing the.
I'm 2.5 shots in, so I can't tell if I rolled the right thing.
You got the initial damage correct. Just make sure that you're including the. If you click on the item itself, you'll see what the construct damage is along with it.
Construct to Bane.
Pretty good.
When you hit a
Pretty-
construct with this weapon, it takes an extra 6d10. Oh my.
Okay, let's see. That's 30 plus 34. That's 64. Yeah, you guys had to beat 180. You managed to do it, as you will see it shatter into a million pieces. Varix, Pelinar, you have your moment of like, yes, we fucking did it. And then you look up, and there's a very angry Fused with its mouth covered looking down at you guys.
Yeah, that's about our luck.
I'm gonna toot a little bit.
We still did it, bitch.
Yeah, but that's scary. Look at him.
It's
Alright.
not that scary. Look at this guy. It's
Now,
like one of
are-
those moments you say that right before you get bitch slapped across the room.
We fighting or running? There are windows if you really want to fucking jump the fuck out of them as well.
Who?
That's
Uh,
where's Scott? He just left.
Did you say we could do that? We could jump him?
You could jump out a fucking window if you wanted to jump out a window.
Could we just jump out the window with
If
him?
I do that, can I roll survival?
To do what?
To
Survive.
There's not. You said it was a big drop.
Survive. Mission survive.
Yes, that's exactly.
You don't know what the drop is.
Right. I was gonna say, who said
I'm
there
just-
was a big drop out there?
I'm just saying that's the most rapid option is out the window. Or you could fight your way out, or y'all could just fucking try to bob and weave.
It's just
I
that
like
scene
Bob
from
and
Scott
Weaving.
Pilgrim.
I
Jumping out the
mean-
window.
We literally just referenced that a second ago. Have you seen Scott? He just left.
It's my favorite.
I mean,
Great physical comedy.
God, yes. Manga, very good too. Underrated. So what are we doing, guys? Are we running or are we fighting?
I mean, we have to fight all those homies down there. I'm good.
I'm feeling the secret Joestar technique.
Is that out the window?
Run away, Smokey.
It's run away. The
I
secret
mean,
Joestar technique.
I'm down to run away. Out the window.
Out the window. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, if that's what the game plan is.
The Joestar secret technique never failed me.
All right, Joestar secret technique it is.
Window.
Yes. Yes.
Window it is. We're fucking
Which
getting
window?
out of here.
away, Smokey.
Which one seems like it's the easiest to get to? Can we? Because they all seem
seem-
like they're up.
They seem equally difficult. Roll an intelligence check.
That's why. I can't. I'm dumb.
Oh, you're so smart.
Look at
I have
that.
waited 5,000
Fortunately, you
years for this
just
moment.
needed the 5. You look over to the right, and you still see Teft with his crossbow
Oh
right by a
yeah.
window.
Oh yeah. I forgot about Tef. Where did he come from?
He's
All right.
way the fuck over here.
Ninja status. We're going.
Let's do it.
Can I
Let's
like?
book it,
All right.
boys.
Before we book, I want to. Can I? You said I can still like fuck with Earth a little bit.
A little bit.
Can I make the ground shitty for this dude
Sure.
so he has a hard time chasing after us? At least a harder time.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You will get a bit of malleability as you guys just shove this fuse into the ground. At which point you'll see a arrow shot just stick into one of the fused hands, and then another one right into the other hand. You rolled really fucking well as they pin to the ground.
Oh, hey.
Alrighty, y'all good to go?
Yep.
Run away! Okay, you
GTFO.
guys go fucking bolting off to the right. How we doing this? You rocking it,
Rocking it,
Pelinar.
sure, cocking it.
Pelinar, and your bag of rocks?
Oh yeah.
You climb your merry way up the
Wow.
wall, leaving,
I look like Spider-Man, but I just got rocks in my hands.
and you'll see Teft jump over as you all will come to the edge. There is a bit of a lip. You'll see there is probably a good 2-story drop down to the layer beneath. It would hurt. Probably wouldn't kill you.
All right. I'm gonna jump first, and when I hit the ground, try to make it mushy.
Okay, fair enough. Actually, what's funny is swapping the tension of it would be better and more effective. So you swap it from rigid to soft.
Yeah.
Cool. You will take a decent amount of damage.
So if we land on top of brows, then we would take less damage.
Yeah, basically he's turning the ground to rubber. So it'd be like hitting a trampoline, which not great, but not terrible. You will take 14 fall damage as you land there, sir. You feel your ankles.
Ah. God, I knew they were old.
But yeah, and then the rest of you, as you jump down, boing, 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 boing. Alrighty, successful mission. You guys are currently outside Uruthiru again. Well done.
Hell yes.
I'll be honest, this was not going
Traded
to work that well.
Boss.
Good rolls, man. Good rolls.
Happy, was that fun? It sounded fun. It seemed fun.
Your ankles hurt.
Yeah,
can
but was
feel
it
your
fun? I
ankles.
didn't ask that. I didn't ask about my ankles.
I guess if you don't include the ankles, it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snap,
Uh,
crackle, pop.
You guys are currently 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love you,
6,
fucking
7.
single brain cell motherfucker.
You guys are
Yeah, go ahead.
currently chilling out basically
Yeah,
right
great.
there on that rim right there, and you currently need to get all the way down. What is plan?
All right, guys.
Where are we at one more time?
How do we
Uh,
stop from getting rimmed?
You guys are on this rim right here. What's the plan?
God, okay.
You
Don't
need to
suppose
get.
you can fly anymore.
I'm just sticky right now. I have that icky sticky.
And so okay, say that again. Where are we?
If you look at
Up here?
Uruthiru, y'all are way the fuck up there.
Bummer.
We're,
And we
we're
need to
high.
get
You need
down
to get
here.
down there.
We are high as shit.
Mega
Yes.
bummer. Where did we jump from?
All right.
Were we up higher?
You guys were like right here.
And now we're just right here.
I have
You're-
concepts of a
No, you're
plan.
on this rim right here.
You still have your.
If you remember, over here, that's a chasm feed. This is a big
Fuck.
fucking place.
Fuck.
I have concepts of a plan. Can I carry everybody and we fucking jump as far out as possible, and I use my sticky rocks to like slide us down?
I just say I hate this plan.
Roll an intelligence check.
All right. Okay, let's see. Intelligence. Where'd you go? All right. -1 in intelligence. Let's go, boys.
Seems like a great idea.
Mm. Mm.
Fuck.
It seems like a great idea to him. Everybody minus Varix. That seems like an awful idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea to me.
Barracks is on board. Let's go,
You
guys.
guys
We
just
can do
need to
this.
not have a negative in intelligence. Damn. That man is carrying all of us and going to stick to something to the wall while arresting his momentum and not breaking his wrist.
I don't see
Sure.
what the problem is, guys.
I arresto that momentum.
Yes. You guys, as you're contemplating this, Lift, Garrick, you turn around and you're like, oh yeah. We're still like on the rim. We could there's entryways. We could get inside.
I was wondering. I was like, this is probably just a fucking way in, though. You're just not actually looking at.
Yeah, you turn around. You're like, okay, 3 minutes of walking. You're like, oh, there's a window. And we're
I
in.
don't see you coming up with any plans.
There's a window literally right behind us. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, fine, window man.
All
Did you
right.
even consider it a window? I can stand in this thing. It's basically a door to us.
It's a business tortoise.
Guys, we
Cool.
really
Reach
don't
out
have
to
time to
your
argue. We need to go. As you'll see Cal walk through the fucking window
Back
and
in?
start.
Or
Yeah.
and the,
You,
oh,
I
this
mean,
is
you
a
guys,
different
you already
window.
dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys dropped like 2 floors. Okay, get to lift, get to lift, get to lift. Not that lift, other lift.
It's a lift. We're
Okay.
running.
It's an
Go.
actual lift, not the lift.
I hate how you knew exactly what I was gonna say.
Gonna do a cartwheel.
Alrighty. As you all sprint, you'll eventually find your way to the elevator and just slam that sumbitch down. As you're making your way down. Okay, so just to go over things one more time. Lift, Teft. You guys are going to the infirmary. You're going to wake up as many of the Radiants as you can. We're going to fight back. Okay. Garrick, you're out there going to be helping with the refugees trying to get to the Oath Gate. Good. Okay. Varix, Pelinar, you guys are going to be going down, saving Navani, and trying to get to the Pillar Room. Whoever can bond the Tower Sprint bonds the Tower Sprint.
Done.
Damn.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be making a distraction and hopefully getting Leshwi over on our side. Good.
All right. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Like,
Sounds like a foolproof plan.
Don't die.
As you guys reach the first floor, Kaladin, Teft, Lift, and Garrick are going to step out. Be safe, guys. I love you.
Love you.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to make the joke.
Garrick.
Hey.
I have a soundboard for that.
This is why we have an issue.
Hey.
This is why we have a mental health issue in our store.
Yes, this is why. None of the other hundreds of reasons.
What
It is-
mental health?
That's the Stormfather. Oh, by the way,
That
speaking of Storm,
caught me so off guard. Holy shit.
speaking of Stormfather, go ahead and everybody roll a perception check real quick.
the timing on that was.
I was
Can you hear it now?
Absolutely perfect. Perception, you said?
Storm
Yeah, perception.
communicating with Dalinar. Your men are gay.
Which is funny because they actually don't give a fuck about being gay in Alethi culture.
What do we need to roll? I'm sorry.
Perception, the thing that you're good at.
Yeah, the thing I'm good at.
Jake, you gotta stop
funny thing
watching
is-
the.
I don't need to watch that. It's cool.
Turn it off, bro.
Mm.
Garrick, you're looking out through the massive opening, and you're seeing, oh fuck, there's like the high storm is getting fucking whipped up outside. Goddamn, like it's not as violent as it would be way the fuck down, but like it has actually reached the top of Ethereal, which is interesting. So it's like a bad rainstorm outside.
Jesus.
Guys, shit's getting whack out there.
Yeah. Anyways, okay.
And then
Cool.
in the middle of it, you see a
Split.
giant wolf.
Good luck. Go with grace. And he slaps both your asses and heads out.
Who's Grace?
Me. You just see a ginormous black dude in the corner.
All right, he's coming with us.
My name is Tiffany. It's a very masculine name. Shouldn't be. It's a woman's name.
Hey, live your truth.
Anyways. Alrighty, you guys will start heading down as well. Actually, no. If there's any last minute things you might want to say to Kaladin, now might be a good time.
Oh, okay, that's not a fucking death flag.
Oh
Flag.
God,
The flag raised.
your lips look so supple. No, I'm just kidding.
Yum,
I've
yum, yum,
often
yum, yum,
wondered
yum,
what
yum,
they'd
yum.
look like wrapped around.
Put my hand on his shoulder. No one's ever gonna love you. Just
Thanks, man.
Oh, shit.
Shalon is slobbing Adolin's knob right now, man. You just got us. It's cool.
You were just the seconds.
Y'all
No,
are
no.
terrible at this.
Kaladin, you're a wonderful commander. It's an honor and a privilege. And get some sleep, some like real sleep. I don't know if you need to take the fire moss or something. Like you need to rest, my guy.
A fire moss.
You see Teft visibly shudder at Fire Moss. No, you don't want to be on that. It'll make you
Shut the
sleep well,
fuck
but
up,
you'll
Teft.
regret it.
Do you see how tired this man is? He needs something to shut the voices up. Shut the fuck up, Teft.
I
Y'all
don't think that would work in our group therapy setting.
What's therapy?
Something that me and Cal were setting up. Because you failed at it.
Hey, I had other responsibilities, okay?
Anyways. Well, look. Good luck there, lads. As he'll pat Uvarix and Pelinar on the shoulder. I appreciate y'all.
Why are you talking like you dying?
No, we're going into a situation with a shit ton of fused and just us with weapons, so we might die.
You're
Oh my
not
God.
gonna die.
I refuse to say goodbye.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
see you later, champ.
Yeah,
Champ.
I'm a champ.
Cal
Whatever
will
you
step up
say.
to you. Be safe. Be good. Be strong. Strength before weakness.
Life before death.
Attaboy. He will go ahead and set the lift going down. All right. Well, let's get her going. Teft will go ahead and pop on with lift as they go off to the left-hand side. Garrick, you start heading straight forward, and Cal, you're going to step out into the middle of what appears to be a large ring of people, as it seems like there's a shit ton of Parshendi that are kind of corralling them into what could most generously be called killing fields of some sort.
Lovely.
What the fuck did I just sign up for? God damn it.
Meanwhile, you are seeing a shit ton of humans literally blocking the way from the singers to the infirmary where all of the fallen radiants are. And they are currently being not quite stabbed yet, but pretty darn close.
Oh, great. It's worse.
And in the middle, you'll see there appears to be a fairly intense conversation between the Heavenly Ones and Leshwi and the Pursuer and his troops. Everybody roll a perception check.
The Pursuer. What a bitch ass name.
Yes. Wow. And there's the 27.
That's
Yeah.
3 27s tonight.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
impressive.
god.
You
That's
can
3
fuck right
natural
off.
19s.
One of us had to do well.
Pelinar, as you're going down from the lift, you'll notice off to the left-hand side, just exiting a lift. You don't quite get a full picture of what they are, but you'll see darker clothes and dark hair as they pass into the crowd and to the left. And you guys are going
Point
down.
this out to everyone else.
You okay. Cool. And then you guys, those of you who are in the first level, will go ahead and see Kaladin literally popping out into the center field as he shouts out, "Pursuer, I've killed you 3 times so far. You want to go for a 4th?" As he holds out his spear. Pelinar, Varix, as you descend down to the farthest reaches of the basement, you will see an interesting sight. Well, roll another perception check, just you two.
Which two?
The 2 that are in the basement.
Come on, Pelinar, it's up to you.
Ooh.
You're 20
Not
fucking
great.
7 now.
I thought I just rolled out. Does that double 12s? Yeah, that's double 12s.
But now
Um,
our luck runs out.
Your luck runs out.
you will see as
Die on it.
the large and tall figure of Ruboniel, the fused who had almost wiped out many centuries is standing before Navani, who is currently seemingly suffering from some gut wound. And in the last minute, you'll see as Navani shoves Ruboniel forward, and she seems to stumble back, and just barely, you guys see some sort of gemstone glinting silver right next to Ruboniel. Roll a investigation check now.
I got this.
Sure you do.
Found some dirt.
It's always dirt.
I got a jar
Yes.
of dirt.
It always
I've got a
circles
jar
back.
of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt.
Damn, I didn't realize I only had 44 health also. Anyway.
On a side note, I keep forgetting to fucking mention it because it's weird. I literally have like a Spider-Man bio-web shooter fucking deal because it stung me right in the middle of my fucking
Ow.
wrist.
Fuck.
And it's been like 3 weeks and it doesn't hurt or anything, but it's just
Damn,
there.
yeah.
And I keep feeling
Stung
like
for a bit.
fucking
Stung for a bit.
Damn,
it's one hole, so I presume stung. But anyways, Pelinar, you'll be like,
Try to check your blankets for spiders.
Pelinar, you'll be like, oh shit, that's a trap. Navani was trying to fucking shove Ruboniel into a trap, and she's like 3 inches off it. What are you doing?
It's a trap, guys. Or guy. It's
Yeah,
just
I
me,
was gonna
Barracks.
He's talking to Appy.
Joe. I didn't
So
see
that's
that.
a trap. Just you know, an FYI.
You guys are watching as Ruboniel is starting to get up.
All right, and we don't like Rabonio.
No, she is the bringer of agonies.
All right, let's
It's
take her
not a
down.
good thing.
Want to take her down?
Can,
Okay.
can we sneak attack her for 3 times damage?
You are not rogues, so no. But again, there is a trap like 2 inches from her fucking face that did
Yeah.
not go off.
Let's push her into
That's
the
true.
trap. Or move her, activate, whatever we got to do.
That's the
Yeah.
word.
Baldur's Gate style.
So just to give you a visual image, imagine a hallway. Rubonio like was shoved flat in it. Navani is on the other wall, currently stabbed and bleeding. And then there's the trap that's like right by your fucking head.
Yep. Activate. Beep.
Yes. How are you activating?
Do I see a switch or anything?
No, it seems as if it is
Things the same.
activated by motion.
Oh, by motion? Oh, well, fuck. I'll just like fucking run over there, I guess. I don't know.
Okie dokie.
Our
You
motion
run over there.
detectors.
Go ahead
Whatever
and
I
make
gotta do
a
to hopefully dodge
yeah,
this
make-
bitch.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
Solid. Good news. That is a natural 2. Hey,
Oh
you both
my
got natural
God.
2s.
What the
Well done.
fuck?
We are fans.
Okay. You will take 49 psychic damage, and as will she. And you guys are both immobilized for 5 turns.
Well, I'm actually down, so.
Oh, good.
Yes. That's
You do have your radiant healing pool. It's just half of what it normally is.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do half, I guess. So,
Okay.
I get like what 7 health back or something.
Yeah, whatever it is.
What do you normally get?
If you look at your lay on hands pool,
I think it's 30.
Mine. So
15.
15?
Well, yeah, but you said it was half already, so I want to do half of that
Oh no, it's just half as effective in general. So
because that means I only get
Actually, no,
15
yeah.
total, right?
yeah, so you could use your 15 if you want to use your 15. It's fine.
But that's all of it.
Yeah, that would be all of it.
Yeah, I'm saying I want to use half of that.
Okay, cool. 7. Solid. Yes, you will wake back up as whatever the hell this trap was just like is reverberating through you, and you feel yourself only through the sheer determination of Stormlight dragging yourself forward through it. Pelinar, you could kind of roughly see the range of this, and you could kind of sneak around on the outskirts of the bubble if you want to head towards Navani.
Ow. My brain hurt.
You're scooting along. You're doing great.
You're doing all right, sweetie. Just keep going.
Just
I
keep
throw
doing
up
what
a
you're
little
doing.
bit.
It's okay. We'll double tap my chisel into her head when I come back, just to make sure she's dead. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You see that she's definitely still awake, but she is incapacitated for the moment. And then as you both get out of the range, some of you much more rough looking than the other. You'll
Weird.
step around the corner, look to the right, and see that the barrier has completely shattered, and currently there is full unfettered access to the pillar itself. And you see Navani on the ground. Oh, good. It's you two. Get me to the pillar. And with that, we'll go ahead and end session there. And the next session will be the last of Rhythm of War.
Ooh. Damn, we're very
All
close to the end now.
right.
Yep. This is it.
Damn. Everybody start finalizing your next campaign characters. Shit.